We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for New York, Randall McHenry. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. McHenry is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Into the box now, Randall McHenry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
McHenry.
Here comes the first pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard hit ball to second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Ready for another chance. Number 40 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up.
Digging in once again, Randall McHenry. Pitch on the way.
McHenry.
No balls and a strike to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout.
Wow.
The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, McHenry makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Randall McHenry. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Line toward the alley in left center, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing. Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
For this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 2 runs, 7.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match. Now at the plate, number 23. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. McHenry is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out.
In now, Randall McHenry. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Randall.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Got him.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in, number 40, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Number 40.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Softly on a line to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
All right,
on the ground towards short. Simmons with the backhand, and the two-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in for his second at-bat, Randall McHenry. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Leading off for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long ball.
At the plate, Randall McHenry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Line towards center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. So striding in, Franklin Barreto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Mike Trout will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. McHenry will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randall McHenry.
Randall McHenry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout, still going back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a solo shot here to left center field, number 28 on the season, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Digging in to try it again, Randall McHenry. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 11 and the Angels 7.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
An 11-7 final in this one. The New York Yankees get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Corey Knebel earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now batting, Randall McHenry, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
McHenry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack.
Hit high and deep out to left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0.
Coming to the plate now, Renato Nunez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Nunez.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. McHenry racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Orioles leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Patrick Wisdom. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. McHenry has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So striding forward now, rolling
right along as we move into the middle inning with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. windup and the 0-1.
Wow,
Changeup
why am I
gets him out
swinging
in
at
front
that
for
shit?
strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Stewart is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. In now for the O's, Patrick Wisdom. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McHenry ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the. So digging in now, number 26 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 26.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But it bangs forward. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position. So a crucial moment here and standing in Randall McHenry. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And it's fouled away.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 0-1 on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Stewart coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, Pedro Severino.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. McHenry ranging forward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line. Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Smith Jr.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. McHenry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall McHenry. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he fouls this one off. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart moves over. 2 down. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The O's took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
On a Wednesday night, David Hess, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And
this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Ready now for Baltimore, Renato Nunez. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. High in the air out towards shallow right. McHenry has it in his tracks. Oh, no, it drops. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one. And here's Renato Nunez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Payoff pitch on its way. Taken high and deep to right. McHenry going back on it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Some of our... Ready now, Randall McHenry.
The right fielder, Randall McHenry.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. In the air to straightaway center field. Brito is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Randall McHenry. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the...
At the plate, Randall McHenry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot get it right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Baltimore Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. And welcome inside. Settling in now, randymchenry, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
McHenry.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So just the one hit. Next will be the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, McHenry. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. Coming in for his first at-bat, number 26, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Number 26.
Heading out towards shallow right, McHenry sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Stepping in, randymchenry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. And 1, here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And Duhar aboard here at first with nobody out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Striding in, DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Number 24.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McHenry is there, and he has it for the out. Now to the plate, randymchenry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1. So coming to the plate, Renato Nunez.
Now batting, third baseman.
The 2-2.
Nunez.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McHenry going back on it. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. And he'll reach second now with one away. Ready for another shot now. Austin wins. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McHenry going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. Digging in and looking for more, Randall McHenry. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Digging in, Gio Urshela, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Urshela.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. Popped him up. Number 26 is there for it. 1 down. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now at the plate, number 14, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Last chance for the Yankees. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. Baltimore came through late, taking the lead in the
Babe Ruth, whose reputation at the plate earned him nicknames like the Great Bambino and the Sultan of SWAT, is one of the greatest baseball players to ever step onto a field. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1936 as one of the 5 inaugural members. Ruth broke into the major leagues as a pitcher with the Boston Red Sox. A southpaw, he developed into a dominant starter. From 1914 to 1919, he started 143 games and completed 105 of them.
We've got a historic matchup on deck today between the Indians and the Red Sox. Could be a pitching and defense kind of game. We'll get it started right after this. Stepping up to the plate, number 16. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Cleveland, the shortstop, number 16.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ruth has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in for the Indians, number 11. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
11.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A runner at first with no outs here. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
In now for Cleveland, number 19. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Throw won't get him. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 22. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the recovery won't be in time to get him at third, and that ought to be scored as a passed ball. The set and the 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Standing in, number 13. He stands in for the first time in this one.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Number 1 has it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. So stepping in, number 33, and he's ready to take his first cuts. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses